Hey everybody, it is Matt and it is Wild Wild Wednesday. I hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. I hope you guys do like, share, and subscribe. If you do, I will be a very happy boy if you do that. Otherwise, thank you for checking out my videos. On to today's movie. Today's movie is a wild one that I've always loved since I was a kid. Ever since the first time watching it on, I think it was like Up All Night or something like that. One of those cable channels that had commercials. But I remember just being in love with it ever since I saw it, and it took a lot of years for me to finally get. Oh, actually, you know what? I did have an old DVD of it. Never mind, but it took a lot of years for it to come out on Blu-ray, and this is a beautiful, beautiful Blu-ray that they released. Unfortunately, there's not a lot on the special features. A couple commentary tracks. But other than that, you got actually you do have some special features on there for surprising for this company. Vestron is notorious. At least the new Vestrons are notorious for not really having much on there for special features. They are pretty bare bones, and it kind of the packaging is cool on the outside. The slipcover is cool, but other than that, it's pretty basic. Usually the artwork underneath is just one-sided, nothing special. On to today's, though. It stars Kelli Maroney. This is from 1986, and it's run about an hour and 16, 17 minutes-ish. And that is rated R for lots of fun, because rated R is the best way to watch a horror movie, in my opinion. PG-13 is whack. Very few PG-13 horror movies work. Monster Squad is a great one. I really like that one. That's fun. Probably not a PG-13 by today's standards, because there is some non-PC stuff that's being said in that, and it's a little much when it comes to it. Okay, this got Kelli Maroney, who was in shoot. She was, not only was in this, she was also in Night of the Comet, and she was in Twilight, or not Twilight, but True Blood. She was in there as a televangelist type. We had Tony O'Dell, John Terlesky, Russell Todd, Paul Bartel, who I love Paul Bartel. Both him and Mary Warnov in here. They both reprised their roles as the Blands from the Eating Raoul film, which is, if you guys haven't seen that, do yourself a huge favor and check it out. It is a blast. It is one of those that I die laughing every time I watch it. Maybe some week I'll do a horror comedy week, and that one will be one that I review, just because I love it so much. It deserves more love, other than the uppity crowds that have Criterion, because it is a Criterion film, and that Eating Raoul, you can get other like old DVDs of it, but the best way to get it is the Criterion release. And you also got Dick Miller in here, who is also great. He has just a little brief role, much like Paul Bartel and Mary Warnoff, which I did read that both Bartel and Warnoff, they did ad-lib, like, I think it was like 90% of their dialogue for this film, and it works just perfectly. Their on-screen chemistry is just, it's spot on. It is so good. They work so well together. I can't say anything bad about the two when it comes to on-screen presence, because they both carry one, even by themselves. And this is directed by none other than Jim Wynorsky, who went on to direct lots and lots and lots of goodies. Like everything from kids films to like sex comedies and horror films and comedies, and the guy's done like everything. The guy is a multi-talented man, and he has discovered some talent here and there that we either still see or we used to see on a regular basis, but not so much anymore. And this is none other than, if you haven't realized it, is Chopping Mall. And this is the Vestron Collector's Edition. It has been digitally remastered, so it says. The picture is very crisp and looks pretty good on here, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be one of those that goes, but it's not 4K. This is before 4K, and I really am not that hip to it. Other 4K is just it's pricier in my opinion, and if you get Blu-ray, you get pretty much the same quality. I don't really see a whole lot of difference other than little things here and there. The biggest things that I've always noticed with Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, 4K, what is the best stuff to watch on that? Kids animated features are, because you get to see all the most vibrant colors and they just pop off the screen, and they're able to let you see the true full aspect of what the film is, and how that 4K, that digital 4K works compared to all the other formats, because the other formats can really hinder all the joy of what a animated feature can bring. There's a ton of them out there you can choose from. Now, what is this awesome film about? It is about a mall that has these robots that are basically Johnny Five from Short Circuit, but a generic version that has gone mad and is gone haywire and is killing everyone in sight. Basically, they're like security bots, killbots. They protect the mall late at night when nobody's in there. And the Park Place Mall is it is the Sherman Oaks Gallery mall that they filmed that in, which has been in lots and lots of stuff. Commando, I almost say Cannibal. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, that was filmed there. There's been a lot of other stuff, but this is one that always comes to mind whenever I see that mall. Legend of Billie Jean was even filmed in that mall, I do believe. At least scenes that were, from that mall. So you got these killbots protecting Park Place Mall. Blah 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 blah. You get a magic scene between Paul Bartel, Mary Warnov, while they're learning. They're having a late night meeting at the mall after hours, and the mall personnel are now introducing the people to these killbots, and they basically, all they are, like I said, they're Johnny Five that have gone haywire. You get a nice little, Garrett Graham in there in a nice little scene where he's reading, I forget what magazine it is, or what book it was. I can't remember. I think it was a book. But he has a really short cameo in here, and he gets killed by one of the bots. It's pretty awesome. Who else do we like? Well, like I said, we got Kelli Maroney in here, and she's really good. Where else do I go with the story? There's really not a lot you can go with the story-wise, other than it's a group of friends that are staying in the mall after hours at one of the dad's stores that's in the mall. Nobody knows that they're staying in there, but the kids themselves. Lots and lots of destruction, lots and lots of laser beams, and they have these little, like, on their chests, they have these little darts that shoot out electric thing. They have an electric zapper thing, which that's how Dick Miller has a great death scene in here, and he gets electrocuted by the one of the bots. Very, very fun. And I saw something about also with Dick Miller that he is loosely reprising his role from Bucket of Blood with this character. If that's true, that's pretty cool, I guess. you're going from one independent giant to another with from Corman to Wynorsky. That's pretty cool stuff. That's about all I want to give to you on story wise. It's pretty basic. It's not a thinker. It's one that it's straightforward and is extremely effective for what it is. So let's roll on over to my ratings on this thing. On the technical side, it's pretty good for the most part. There are a couple little hiccups here and there with the story that kind of bore me here and there. If you don't watch it on rated R, it's not the best. Or if you have to watch it rated R, because that's the how you get all the money shots, and to see it on from television to this, it's beautiful. So if you do watch it, I said do. If you do watch it, hunt down this Vestra on Blu-ray if you can still get it. I'm pretty sure it's still in print. I don't know if it's still got the slipcover. That's the only bummer with slipcovers, is they're limited. Which I think slipcovers are just whatever. As long as you got the film, that's all that really matters, in my opinion. And it's at least a decent cover box to put it in, because otherwise, it'll look pretty ugly. Anyways, ugly like my face. So let's give this a 2 on the 1 to 5 scale for that technical side. Like I said, it's okay on that technical side. It's nothing that's gonna blow your mind. But now onto the entertainment side, this thing is one entertaining film that I watch quite often. I watch it probably once or twice a year. I'm going to give this thing a full-on 4 out of 5 for entertainment. This is a blast, one that I recommend to lots of people, lots and lots of people. Please go out and check out Chopping Mall. That's 6 out of 10. It's above average. Worth the watch. Nice little 80s cheese, not sleaze. A nice little 80s B action. Alright, y'all. Love your faces as always. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. I have no idea what I've got lined up for you, but I'm going to watch something tomorrow during the day. Alright, guys.